What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Captain Cardiac, and today I'm going to be doing my predictions for Money in the Bank 2020. And before we start, let's reflect really quickly on how old the Money in the Bank ladder match is really getting. Like, I remember when 100% of the people who held the briefcase cashed it in for a world title. So if you won Money in the Bank, you're basically guaranteed to be a future world champion. But now something like 83% of the people have successfully cashed it in. And also, for the longest time, Kane was the only person to cash in the Money in the Bank contract on the same show he won it on. And now in 3 of the last 4 Money in the Bank pay-per-views, someone who has won the briefcase earlier in the night has cashed it in. But anyways, let's move on to the first prediction. We have Bayley versus Tamina for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This match is likely the most predictable one on the show, in my opinion. It's just that Bayley and Sasha's the feud going forward for that SmackDown Women's title. I can't really see any positive outcomes of Tamina winning, but they have built her up as a beast. She's really kind of being built up as kind of SmackDown's Nia Jax. So I think Sasha's probably going to distract Tamina. She's going to eat a super kick for her troubles, and then Bayley is going to take advantage with maybe a roll-up or something like that to retain her title, and then that's just going to be more smoke on the fire to build towards their feud at SummerSlam. But our next prediction is another SmackDown title match. It is the Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championship. This one's a little interesting. Lucha House Party, to be honest, they're out of there. They're a fun tag team. They're just not tag team championship material right now. The Miz and Morrison, honestly, I think, and I'd like to see them kind of split up. Maybe there's something that, raises tension or starts to form tension between them during this match. I think that would be fun to see. I'd love to see a Miz and Morrison match, man. That would be, oh god, that'd be awesome. So really now we're between the New Day and the Forgotten Sons. This one, it's harder to predict. I've heard a lot of people saying the Forgotten Sons will win this match. But what I think is going to happen is I think they're going to build towards a feud down the road where the Forgotten Sons will eventually beat them, but in a one-on-one match. So I'm going to stick with the New Day retaining their tag team titles here. But next we're going to move on to the first Money in the Bank ladder match, the Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. This one's an interesting one. The two people I'm stuck between are Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, but I'm picking Nia Jax, and here's why. Nia Jax has been pushed like an absolute monster coming back, and throughout the build to this feud, Baszler and Asuka, the two other Money in the Bank competitors on Raw, have constantly double teamed on her when they've had encounters between all 3 of them. So I think during this match there's going to be a lot of double teaming and triple teaming and quadruple teaming against Nia Jax. I think she's going to be a monster, demolish everyone, and capture the Money in the Bank briefcase. I also just think it would make sense to have her take the title off Becky Lynch. I mean, if Shayna Baszler can't beat Becky Lynch, I think having a monster like Nia Jax beat her would be incredibly threatening. But now we are moving on to the Universal Championship match between Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt. This match is really hard to predict because The Fiend isn't wrestling. But my bold prediction, please let me know if I'm crazy in the comments down below, but I think Bray Wyatt's gonna come out in his old cult leader outfit, and I think we're just gonna see the Bray Wyatt of old. I think that'd be a fun little twist. So it's hard to decide. I think if it was The Fiend, obviously Bray would win, and I think he was able to recapture some momentum with the Firefly Funhouse match at WrestleMania. But so you don't really want to have him suffer another huge loss. But honestly, I don't know. I'm trying to decide if WWE would do the right thing or not. And you know what? I trust them this time. I'll say WWE is going to do the right thing. I think Bray Wyatt's going to pick up the win here. You don't want this guy to suffer any more losses, or else the Fiend character is going to get in dangerous territory. But now on to the WWE title match between Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins. this feud might be the most entertaining one in my opinion leading up to Money in the Bank. But it's Drew McIntyre's first title defense. They're trying to build him as this big, dominant champion. And having him lose in his first title defense, even if that leads to him winning it back down the road, would ultimately just hurt him in the end. I think he's going to take out Seth Rollins. Don't know if this feud's going to end here, but expect Drew McIntyre to definitely win this one. And now on to the main event of the night. Well, not really. I guess this match is grouped in with the women's title. But anyways, we have the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. This one's pretty hard to predict because really, going into Monday night, I was 99% sure that Aleister Black was going to win. But after AJ Styles returned, it really complicated things. Because Aleister Black is like the textbook person that should win Money in the Bank. Because he's not a main eventer now, but he has a lot of potential, a lot of fanfare, and giving him that boost would push him to new heights and probably allow him to win a world title. But AJ Styles, I mean, the guy got buried alive by The Undertaker at WrestleMania, and wasting his big return to come back to a match that he's gonna lose just doesn't make any sense. But I guess Nia Jax would win, so we'll keep it even. I'll take AJ Styles winning. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video or subscribe if you'd like to see more videos just like this one. And please comment down below any of your bold predictions for Money in the Bank. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye, guys.